The small farm is making a comeback in our part of the world. It's all part of the move back to locally produced and marketed food in the ACT and southern New South Wales. The produce grown on the farms ends up at markets, which are increasingly frequented by locals as well as the foodies shunning the major retail chains.
It was a simple trip to the supermarket that kick-started Annabelle Dobson's passion for her own fruit and veggie patch.
Everything was either too hard, too green, or just looked terrible to me. And I was just so disillusioned. So I said, that's it, we're going to start growing our own.
2 decades on, she's now part of a growing community in and around the ACT region that's turning away from major stores and going back to local producers.
Farmers aren't able to trust where their food's going as well, let alone the people who are consuming it. So it's really about getting the farmers and the eaters together and selling direct to each other.
The other thing that's really important to me too is that everybody here, I understand the philosophy that they have behind how they like to grow their food.
While Annabelle's produce is just for her family, small-scale farms like this one on the New South Wales South Coast provide close to everything for their local communities. Most of the produce ends up in Moruya at the weekly sage markets.
SAGE stands for Sustainable Agriculture and Gardening Eurobodalla, which is where we are. We're trying to get local food security and a healthy local food system happening.
As well as benefits to the community, research shows that consumers who shop here waste less food, and there's even a flow-on financial effect.
People come to Moruya to go to the sage markets. They wouldn't normally have come unless the sage markets was on, and then they spend at other businesses there. So there's definitely been an economic impact within the local community.
For Annabelle Dobson, growing food in her backyard has become a way of life.
I'm more determined every day, every week, every year. I'm more determined to find ways that we can avoid the commercial production type foods.
Making sustenance more sustainable. Georgia Hitch, ABC News.